Every setback is really a setup for a comeback. But the greatest comebacks are those when you're injured and you're trying to claw your way, battle your way back into competition. How do we do that? The most overlooked aspect of the comeback is emotional. And here's the key part about the emotional piece. You see, when you compete as an athlete and you're training really hard, your body's releasing all these feel-good drugs, serotonin, norepinephrine, dopamine, natural endorphins. And when you're injured, like with an ACL or a concussion, what often happens is that you're not able to move and do a whole lot. Your body's no longer releasing those feel-good drugs. So after a day or 5 days or 2 weeks or 4 weeks, what you begin to notice is you feel anxious, you feel depressed, you feel stuck. And that's the toughest part about the comeback. Now, of course, we got to follow our doctor's medical advice when it comes to this stuff. But the piece that I think you really should focus on is how do we increase that emotionality? How do we get the positivity going a little bit sooner? One of the best ways is we've got to get a sweat going. So if you sweat, you begin to notice that your body feels better and it releases some of those natural hormones. So if you're allowed to be on the bike and get a good sweat going, make sure you do that. If you can be out in the sunshine and blue skies, having more of your skin actually exposed, that's also going to help you feel better. It's important that you do these subtle things, like maybe going for a walk and clearing your mind. But as you focus on your comeback, focus on the little things that you're physically able to do to get the emotionality back up where it needs to be. And in some of these situations, it may be worthwhile to talk to your doctor about medication. Sometimes medication can be a helpful piece to treat some of the anxiety and depression that occurs while you're coming back. Ultimately, look at your setback as a setup for a comeback. Pay attention to the psychological factors. Look at all the resources we have at Mind of the Athlete that can really help you, the inspirational videos and the images on Pinterest and on our Facebook page and such. The more you can inspire yourself psychologically during the comeback, the more you're going to feel better, and as you feel better, you're physically going to return a little bit quicker.